how to play chess and become a master at it, so you are on the right video. I will be telling you how to play chess, and it will be a very easy lesson. So, this is how a chessboard looks like. The chessboard has 8 into 8 squares, which are totally 64. Uh, these squares are very important in chess, as they are the only one on which the pieces rely. So, we will be starting with the pieces. The pieces are very simple. So, we will be starting with the basic pieces, which are the pawns. So, you must be familiar about these. These are pawns. They can move 2 spaces and 1 space. For example, if it's white's turn, he can move 2 spaces. And if it's black's turn, he can also do it. White can also move 1, black can also move 1. That's how a pawn moves. Now, as you have learned how the pawn moves, so now as you have learned about the pawns, we will now move to a tricky one, which is bishop. Bishop can move on the long diagonals. As you can see, can move here and here. So, when we play chess, the bishops are placed on the first rank of the F file, on the first rank of the F file, and on the first rank of the C file. For black, it is placed on the 8th rank of the C file and 8th rank of the F file. So now we will move to our next piece, which is the knight. So as we have learned about the bishop, we now move to the knight. Knight is quite easy. He can move in the L shape. He can move in the L shape like this, like this, like this, like this. It's very easy. I will also dark square them so you can know how can they move. They can also move here, they can also move here, anywhere in the L shape. Okay. Like white bishop can move like here, he can also move here. Like literally he can move in a L shape. Like this. Yes, he can move this, 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 this. Now, the bishop can like only move in the L shape. He's also the only piece that can hop around the pieces. For example, if it's white's move, his knight can hop over this knight like this. He can hop over another pieces like pawn also and more. Now we will move to another move here, here, and anywhere on this fire. For example, he can move here, he can move here, he can move here, he can move here, and that's all. Now, the most difficult one, we will move to our queen. Queen can move like a rook, he can move like a bishop, and etc. For example, in this, queen can move in this diagonal, in this diagonal, in this file, here all, here, here. So he's controlling many squares. That's how a queen moves. Like I can move it here, here, like a bishop, like a rook, bishop, like a rook. That's how a queen moves. So next is our king. So king will be of white and from the other side of black. King can move only one square near to it. For example, he can move here, here, example, we can move our king here, 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 as you wish. And yes, that's all about the game. So now I will be telling you how to set up the board of chess. So when you are playing from white, you must place on the second file your all the pawns, and I have already taught you how the pawn moves. Next, we will place our rooks on the h file and a file, h1 and a for white and okay. And our knights will go on g1 b1. Our bishop will go on f1 c1, and our queen will go on here on the white square. Pay attention, we are placing it on the white square, not the black square. Okay, and the king will be placed on the black side, on the black side. Now I will be telling you about the black pawn, black. So the pawns will be placed on the 7th rank like this. The rook will be placed on the 8th rank like this, a8 and h8. And the knights will be placed like this on the 8th rank only, on g8 and b8. The bishops will be placed on f8 and c8. And most importantly, the queen. The queen will be placed on the black square of the black side, whereas the king on the other hand will be placed on the white square. So that's how you set up your board for chess. And now you are ready to play again. But wait, we have some more lessons for you. So now it's a question for you. How will the white pawn move? Yes, you are correct. White pawn will move 2 squares, or he can move 1 square. Now, for black can also move like his pawn 2 squares and 1 square. Okay, like this. So the turns are shuffling. For example, like first white will move, then black will move, then again white will move, and then again black will move. That's how the game of chess will be. So in this position, if I move my queen on my h8, h5 file, it will be a check. So now what is a check? You will be wondering about. Check is very simple. Check is when your king is under attack by a piece. For example, this queen, the king is under attack with queen. He can also be under attack by the knight, by the bishop, another knight, rook. So in this position, black can simply defend its check from the. That's how we block a check. So in this position, white is completely winning. Now I will be telling you how to win at chess. So this is a queen and this is a knight. So I can deliver a checkmate on the next move. So now what is a checkmate? Checkmate is when your opponent knocks you out, like he's under attack and he has no place to move. That's when it's a checkmate. This knight is helping the queen to give him a checkmate. That's how you give a checkmate to another person. Checkmate can be in many ways. You can give it a knight, a pawn, king. king is very tricky, but it can be a bishop, a rook, and etc. So now, as you have learned chess, now we share it with your friends, like the video.